Show.
Hi, welcome to Max and Gil's Fishing Show. You ever found yourself stuck inside on a rainy day and you just can't get out there and fish? There are certain things you can do to prepare. We're going to tell you all about them right here. Now, the first thing you want to remember when you're out on the water is safety. I recommend buying a bright colored PFD, just like we have here.
Well, hey Gil, what does PFD stand for?
Well, PFD, Max, stands for a person floating device, okay? One of the key points I want you to remember is when you're at the store trying on your person floating device, okay, I want you to make sure it has a good fit, okay? You want the straps to go all the way around you but still stay snug at the same time. So just throw it on just like so, and then make sure it fits nice and good like that, and just sometimes you have to loosen the strap a little bit if it doesn't quite fit, but this one's pretty good. Okay.
And that's your PFD.
And that's your PFD. Now before you go fishing, one of the great things to do to ensure that you catch a large number of fish is scope out the marine life from under the water. Before you catch the fish, you gotta be the fish, okay? Now what I recommend to do that is get an extremely mediocre pair of water goggles. Say, Max, would you pass me these goggles right here, please? Thank you, okay? What you want to do before entering the water is throw the goggles on and make sure that they're a good tight fit. You don't want overly tight, you want to be able to breathe. That's just gravity, okay? You throw the goggles on, you go underwater, maybe a snorkel, okay? You're going to have yourself a great time, you're going to catch lots of fish. Right now we have to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, the model of success, 5-inch sinking minnow.
You want some peanut butter and jelly?
I prefer turkey with light mayonnaise, please.
You know, I can still remember my first Ranger, and boy, was she a dream. And things were clear after I brought her home. That first day out, success came early. But as we headed back, I just had to parade her around the rest of the fellows. No, sir. She never once disappointed me. And that's why, after all these years, I've still got my first Ranger.
Ranger boats. We're building long-lasting quality, one boat at a time. High life!
He's a great American fisherman, he'll fish anywhere. Anywhere there's water, God knows he'll be there. He fishes like a gypsy. And... Oh, welcome back, folks. Sorry, I can't. As promised, a good old American classic, the 5-inch sinking minnow. Max, could you please pass me the 5-inch sinking minnows? Thank you, sir. Right here. Here we have the 5-inch sinking minnow made by my good old friend Gary Yamatamoto. Something like that, okay? But what these are good for is putting them on the hook and catching fish, okay? For a rookie like me, you, him, us, them, okay? What you can do is you can cast it just about anywhere, through weeds, through just deep water, slow retrieval. The fish will bite. I promise, okay? Okay, these can be purchased at Walmart for $5.99. What you can also do is take a hike up into the woods to that creepy guy who owns that bait shop that we all know. He probably has them for about $7. I would recommend Walmart. The greatest way to use these is just go out on your pond, throw them on your hook, put it in the water, guaranteed catch a fish. And that's the Gary Yama 5-inch sinking minnow. Another great tool to use when you're out there fishing is the Poppin' Grass Frog by Strike King, #1 in lure strikes. Max, would you pass me that there grass frog? Thank you very much. When you're out there in the evenings and nothing else is working, I guarantee a bite when you drag one of these little puppies right across the top of the lily pads. Fish will come up, he'll bite it, you'll have yourself a great day, I promise. Another great topwater lure, in addition to the Poppin' Grass Frog, is the Jitterbug. This lure is great because it makes lots of noise on top of the water, really distracts the fish, gets them angry, and they'll come up and bite it, I promise. In addition to the Jitterbug, similar in presentation, a little different in style, is the Buzzbait. This bait will make lots of noise, but it will also mimic a spinnerbait in the water, giving you all different types of angles to catch the fish. They'll just love them. A couple other items here. What we have here is a Cabela fish scale, okay? Well, I recommend a fish scale so you can weigh your fish. Self-explanatory, okay? What here, we got a red hook. Now you say, why a red hook? simply because a red hook is invisible in the water to fish. Fish have poor eyesight. They use their other senses. Silver hooks are visible to the fish, however. Red hooks are not. Something scientific with their brains and their vision and stuff. Just use a red hook. I promise you'll catch a big bass. Okay? Now this here on the hook is a weight. Sometimes when you're casting that rod out there, you just want to have a good weight to sink to the bottom for different types of fishing. Okay? This weight is way too big. You don't want something this big. I don't even know why we have this here. Maybe about a 30th of this size would be perfect. Okay? A couple other things. Proper footwear. When you're in the boat, you want something with a good sole so you don't slip. Maybe you want to go hiking later that day. Okay? What you're going to want is a good tread. All different types of outdoor activities. I recommend a boot in the 14 to 16 inch range. Preferably camouflage so the fish don't see you. Okay? And last but not least, have a good rod and reel combo. When you're at the store and you're purchasing a rod such as this, I recommend you purchase the reel as well so you can reel in the fish. You understand? Okay. Well, looks like we're all out of time for today. I want to thank you all for stopping by to watch Max and Gil's Fishing Show. Remember, when you're out there on the water, safety first, proper equipment, and you'll catch a boatload of fish, I promise.
Yes.
Max and Gil's Fishing Show.